And in news making headlines from Capitol Hill, President Donald Trump over the weekend threatened to hold up all legislation on Capitol Hill until Congress passes the SAVE Act. That is a GOP-led election security bill that many Democrats say will disenfranchise American voters. Our Washington correspondent Trevor Shirley is in D.C. with more.
If the president remains true to his word, that would include not signing legislation to reopen the Department of Homeland Security, which remains unfunded and shut down. Over the weekend, President Donald Trump posting this threat on Truth Social, that if Congress doesn't pass the SAVE Act, he'll grind most legislative business to a halt. The SAVE Act, also known as the Safeguard American Voter Eligibility Act, was written by Republicans. It includes measures that would require universal voter ID and proof of citizenship to vote. Legal non-U.S. citizens and those in the country illegally are already banned by federal law from voting. Democrats say the bill would be redundant and pose challenges for U.S. citizens already registered to vote. They say it would also allow states to purge voter rolls ahead of the midterms, potentially kicking eligible registered voters off registration lists. If the president does as he says, no legislation would be signed until the SAVE Act passes. That includes any bill to reopen DHS, as lines at TSA checkpoints continue to grow around the country, sometimes taking hours for passengers to get through. The SAVE Act has passed the House 3 times over the past several years, but died each time in the Senate. It doesn't appear there's enough support in the Senate for the bill to pass now. President Trump, though, is urging Republicans to get rid of the filibuster so they can pass it with a simple majority instead of the normal 60-vote threshold that requires some Democratic support.
Will it pass? I think so. It just depends. We've got some free range. The Democrats will be against it, but we've got some free range chickens on the Republican side, and we're going to have to go gather them up.
So far, Republican Senate Majority Leader John Thune has not shown much interest in blowing up the filibuster to pass the SAVE Act. Reporting in Washington, I'm Trevor Shirley.